Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode. It's your boy, Jacob. I also go by Dr. Raven. Last time, things are actually starting off pretty well. We got a few villages I need to rush a bit to save. And it'll be pretty dang close getting this one in 5 turns. But I'm gonna just start by having Leywin clear this village up here. That's an oof. Okay. I'm gonna send Aaron down here, along with Madeir. Brigitte. Before. So yeah, things were progressing well last time. There were a few kind of scary moments, but like the commander AI for the Wind Mage with the Sleep Staff, and with the Pegasus Knight commander, I thought was behaving really weirdly. Even though I put a bunch of units in range of the Wind Mage, he didn't end up attacking me. He would use Physic instead, so I didn't have to deal with that at all. I'm actually going to send Alec and Noish back, because their original purpose was just kind of to help. But with all these heavily wooded areas, I think it's actually kind of a waste. Only a direct Holy Descendant can inherit the full breadth of the power of the gods, and only they'll be able to wield their family's divine heirlooms. However, if kin intersect, their offspring have their exalted blood enrich and reap almighty power. Needless to say, mind doing that is condemned and forbidden. I believe you just said incest is illegal. So these villagers are sort of hinting at, I think, how pairing up works. And I know there are child units in this game, so I think properly mixing genes is what's going on down there. Yeah, we'll do you for the time being. I'm thinking of like turning back some troops now to potentially save time, because like Claude and Tiltu are so far behind. Like, I feel like they'll constantly just be coming up the rear and not really being able to help. So I won't like push them forward. I'll actually try to go north for now. Let's see if we can save that far off village. I do think the answer may be no. Can Madeir cannot help this turn, so that's 13. This is a tanky boy. You know, this does so little damage. I think the avoid is worth it. And by being in more rounds of combat, she'll gain more experience. But I'll send Midir down. Move Bridget first, because she'll limit how far I can go with Lex. Because I still am trying to pair them up. Yeah, something I was thinking about while playing this game is... I guess I was just thinking about it the other day. When comparing, like, multiplayer games to single-player games, when do you, like, look up a guide for how to do something, and when do you try to figure something out on your own? When I played Fire Emblem 5, Gracia 776, like, I heard it was really annoying going into it, and so I ended up actually... I didn't use a real guide, but for quite a few maps, one thing I looked up... Okay, so to start with, you can't choose starting positions on the map, and you can't change them in the default game. But you can, like, influence them if you pick your characters in the right order, and it's, like, reflected a little on the screen. So I did try to do that. So I looked up, like, a guide which just had images, and it would say where enemies would come from, as well as where units started based on the pick order, and I honestly felt like fine with that. I also looked up how to get guidance chapters, and I still had like fun playing the game, and I don't regret it because I feel like there's a ton of hidden things. Like overall, I went in without information. There's only one map I can really think of where I really used a guide. It was chapter 24X, where it's like a huge fog of war map with random tiles that would teleport you into death pits. Oh, despite missing 2 shots, Midir had 4 rounds of combat against that guy, stealing Aaron's kill. Oof. But for this game, I was spoiled beforehand. Like, I know a few things. I've alluded to that in the past. Like, I know there are child units, and I know like a story detail, which I'm currently just sort of not bringing up. I'll say it when it shows up. That's like about at the halfway point, I think, of the game. But I've been not looking up a guide for this game. I feel like it's more forgiving. And I know there are a lot of secrets I could be missing. But after, like, probably Thracia was the most I've ever used a guide. Like, this is like a very clean... I don't think I've looked up any... I looked up pairing to double check. It is like just standing next to each other, units build it, which was the same. But yeah, that was just a little rant on using a guide or not. I'll get back to it after I read this finally. Should Prince Kurth's daughter bear a son, that son would be the heir to Granvale's throne. I dare say this makes Lord Arvis, husband to the princess, quite the influential figure. Let's see. Oh. These boys do not move. So I can pretty safely just charge across. Oof! Sorry about that. I'll hopefully dampen that audio, if not mute it all together. Be a kill for Sigurd. Another cough. Better drink some water. But yeah, because I was ending up thinking about using guides because, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But here, only one mage should attack me. But I was thinking how, specifically in multiplayer card games, a lot of people, including myself, usually, will like just look up pre-made decks and make those. See, like, construct them with the cards I do have, and try to use that as best as I can. And that was leading me to think about the idea of what sort of information players like to discover for themselves, and why you might use a guide for like a multiplayer game, like in CSGO, looking up smokes, where to smoke on a map for the best information, versus in single player games, people who don't want to look up any information, want to experiment on their own to try to figure that out, versus looking it up. And just sort of like, you know, what pushes the different mindsets of that? Because is it just in multiplayer games? Oh. I'd say those traders are drawing perhaps a bit too close for comfort. You there, raise the Thove River drawbridge. Without this key, there's no way they'll ever get over it. I wish I could see the looks on their faces. So I'll have to go around south. But yeah, what I was saying is, like, is it the competitive aspect of multiplayer games where some people would much rather look up information to start like winning sooner, and that lack of human competitiveness makes it so people may be more likely to not use guides in a single player setting? Only 12 hit, so I'm comfortable pushing Sigurd forward. But as soon as if I can just kill that brigand, I might not want to move as quickly. 92 hits, 82. But he has 30 weight. Huh, and I was on a road. I guess Sigurd's avoid is very high at 60. So let's save here. And just... yeah, I will just rush that guy up there. With 82... is that worth it? Putting Bridget in there. I think so. Okay, so head back on that one. Who could use the money? because he has a lot of stabs and can't do the arena, I'll make him visit this village. The Solis royal family wields the power of wind, as bestowed by the wind god Forseti. House Velmer wields the power of fire, bestowed by the fire goddess Vala. And House Frege wields thunder power, as bestowed by the thunder god Tordo. Mac, now he's got a ton of money. Yeah, we'll just send Aquesis up here. Ah! Wait, but then I can't go through this mountain. Honestly, what do I do? I think I made a miss. Push Leywin through. I'm just gonna keep pushing through, hoping that if I like kill the commander, it will open the gate. Because I'm not sure what else it could be. Oh, she's at full HP. Yeah. Sorry for getting distracted in my own tangent and between talking about the game. I just was thinking on that, like, when do people like using guides and when do they prefer to avoid it? And that was what I was just ranting about. 0 hit. Nice. Nice dodge, Shemek. 2% hit. Okay. With like such awful hit rates on Sigurd, I'm fine leaving him here. I've been able to... Oh, have I? 28 times 2... Yeah, that's 56. Ooh. All those strength level ups were required. I'll just have him visit it. You know how the drawbridge over the river? Yeah, that's under the control of Duke Mayos too. If it's still drawn and you don't have a key, you're not getting across. Mind you, if you have a thief's sticky fingers at your service, that won't be a problem. So if I put a thief there, it should open up. Good thing I got dew. Oh. The sinister powers of the dark god Lopter can be fought only with the glorious powers of Naga, our great god. Only Granville's house Valhalla, the heirs to Saint Heme, inherit Naga's power. So I do believe, if I remember the Holy Blood chart correctly, Deirdre had Naga Holy Blood. So, spoilers. I believe Deirdre is the princess who is now married to Arvis back in Granville. Legend has it that all direct heirs to the Crusaders bear exalted brands on their bodies, which appear on them in their infancy. Prince Kurt's daughter has her Naga brand on her forehead. Actually, that was how they recognized her as a direct heiress to Saint Haim. Avoid. Oof. 19 avoid, huh? Let's see if I can push in there with him. Gotta move back up. I think I'm going to quote-unquote do the thing where I don't think I'll conquer the castle right away. I will send my units back because it seems like such a long trek. Although, the map has to open up somehow with this mountain range, because all my units can't get over those mountains, you know? So I wonder how that could open up. $76 hit. 40 avoid. Frigate. Let's push in. See if that'll work. Okay. I think things are looking good. $23 hit on a Zeal. Pretty good. Much better than 33. 36. She was hit. That's fine. Worth using a physic. Just keep her safe. Get some EXP on Ideen. She's very close to level 20. Get a free kill for... Actually, should I slow down a lot and try to get more kills for Aaron? But I do like the thought of it. Do I need Sigurd to actually... I don't. I don't see any reason to rush. Let's have you two sit in the castle for now. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Wow, wow, wow. I wish dodging gave experience. I like that system from some of the older games. $23. I have 18 speed. He'll be down to 12. Ooh, that's actually very heavy. I was just thinking of... How heavy are you? 12? I think I still... Wait, why am I moving Quan and Tiltu this way? I think they're fine moving back. Bum bum bum! Oof, he was hit by a 13. So he can now die this turn. He actually fucking did it. That is the first real reset of the chapter right there. Let's go. I was getting too lucky. I guess I will need to actually deal with these gentlemen. But getting rid of their commander. Oof. Hopefully Sigurd's fine. What was their damage? 27. That's nothing. That was even dumb. My impatience led me not to move Dew closer. But that's fine. Often feel the need to like make up time. So start their long journey back. They all have javelins, right? Yeah. That's 28 times 2. I think this is a kill. Yes. Okay. Just HP. That is a shame. Oh my lord. I think I pressed right, but I have bound to the right bumper, right trigger. Sent me back to the castle. But this means get level 20 with Ideen. Get to send her back next. I'm actually just looking. So you, as a wind mage, are able to walk over these mountains. Yeah. I'm just gonna start heading back. I feel like a lot of these people won't be useful fighting up ahead. So if I start heading them back now, hopefully that's the right decision. I'll wait and see. I could start casting warp on some of these fools. Save me some time. Don't cast warp too often, you know? Double check real quick, yeah. So I won't actually place you there. Looking good. Going for Bridget. We're approaching this castle pretty cautiously, so I guess I can only give interesting commentary in order to keep you engaged. Been reading a lot of books lately, but I've also been getting impatient reading books. I've been reading some Brandon Sanderson books from his Stormlight archive. Actually, gonna be a little spicy. See if they'll move in to attack me. I recently was reading Oathbringer, the third book in the series, but I was getting like pretty impatient with the story because it kept going to a lot of characters' perspectives that I was not interested in. Like, they were fine, they're good characters, but they're not the ones who, like, I signed up for in the earlier book. So, like, because each chapter is from a different character's perspective, I would just see which character was reading it, and basically all the characters in the book split into two parties, and I only really followed one party's adventure near the end. And that seemed like, I would say it seems wrong, because I'm like skipping a ton of content, but I just like really was not having it. And it seemed like it was, I don't know. I won't say it was a waste of my time, but I felt very much like I was just so much more interested in the other group. I think they misbalanced interesting characters in each group, along with me having like a personal bias towards one of the groups a lot more. And so, like, I got pretty far ahead. Like, I basically finished the book, but, oh, that's a huge hit rate. Oh lord, I fucked up. That's gonna be a reload, I think. Unless I can... Yep. Second death. Once again, it's Azel. But yeah, so... I basically went against the author's intent and read the book my way. Almost in a spiteful manner. And it's just... pretty weird. Reading like that. Because you can do that with television shows, but it's often, I feel like, so much more of a hassle to try to do it that way. Missed a 92, but got the kill. And like, I felt wrong in like a, which is like sort of weird to describe it that way, that it felt wrong how I read the book. Like I felt a little guilty, but I also didn't care very much that I read it this way. And because I read it this way, like, I got sort of the general story, and I'm less interested in reading some of the sections that I missed. And I feel like this happened because I recently gained a bunch of books from my roommate to read, and I think I have this bad sort of view on media and yeah, I'll just say media in general, where like I so badly want to complete things, I like rush through them, I binge, and then I have like a pretty bad memory of what actually happened. Like I just want a short-term, or at least feel good of, oh, I saw an episode, or I read a chapter, or I just like want to see the basic plot, and I don't pay as much attention to the characters, or like the actual craft of the book, the show, the movie. And it like feels just a little bad. Gonna move Azel up here, see if I can bait that one guy down. And then I want to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these javelin mages is no joke. With 80 hit, but I think Leywin should be fine. I am gonna wait a turn though, and just sort of reposition guys a little bit, so I can get a closer save, less things to redo. Yeah, do. But yeah, because I want to change how I consume media. Because at times I feel like I'm not really getting everything out of it that I could. I'm in such a rush to just beat things, to get to the end. It feels like my time, maybe, is too... I think of it as too limited. And like, from all the YouTube I watch, or podcasts I listen to, I think like I need to consume just a ton of like content. To like, I don't know, to be informed, but that doesn't even seem right. Let us just move this B team while I think to myself some more. Yeah, it's just, I think with like my anime list, and I recently, like in the last few months, I tried to remember everything I've ever watched or played. I didn't do the same with books because I couldn't remember books as well. So I have like a huge list of about, I think like 300 movies, like around 200 games or something. And it just seems like I just want to like build that list. I don't know. Just something I've noticed about like my media consumption. Oh, and I accidentally equipped the Fire Tome on a Zeal. For the maximum EXP gain, okay. 16.8. We'll just use the Fire Tome. Yeah, that was just a thought I had. Media consumption. And I'm still just sort of approaching this castle very cautiously. I do not think I'll be able to bait any more men unless I put her down there. This is a Teal Sigurd staff's not worth much. Just want to get more EXP on her. Dew has finally, well, it actually still take like 2 or 3 turns, but Dew has arrived. Everyone else is making good speed back to the castle. Which is good to see. And we're just sort of in that, because of the size of maps in this game, and how like it's multiple maps strung together, it is a mix of how I play, but there are like these huge lulls in the maps of like dead air, in a sense, where nothing happens. Like it's just a ton of movement, repositioning on the map. But I feel like it'd be kind of dumb to like move forward recklessly. But then, you know, nothing happens. So, I'll just fall back and heal. Yeah, and I'm personally like getting, like I'm thinking of what to do next, and so that creates like also gaps in my own commentary, because I still think I'm honestly pretty bad at commentary, but then like I'll start thinking pretty hard, well, as hard as I can think, and there are these gaps that I'm pretty aware of, and it feels like with things I've watched, I typically don't notice very long gaps, so I feel the need to keep talking about something, but about what, I'm not sure. Okay, if I keep this fire tome equipped, I should be a-okay there. I think I moved everyone, so let's have our mages deal with this for now. See how many kills, how many suicides I'll get into Leywin. Oh, a very good dodge though. Definitely take those. Let's see, I have a Dean and a Zell will be able to both promote. They've gained good EXP. I hope Leywin actually just damages one, is unable to proc Adept. Oh, I think that's a crit. Because I was hoping I can feed some kills to Erin. She's fallen behind a little, but I really like using Pegasus Knights. Another crit. And so I was hoping to use her more to get kills. I just need Leywin to stop massacring everything. But I do not think that will happen. It was kind of a fluke that the first one he only hit once, it seems. There's a chance. Yes. Nice, 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 nice. That is like real perfect, I think. Because I am willing. Quickly just check. 26 damage, 16. 16 plus 16, 32. Okay. So, I can just I can take my time. I don't care about, like, as I would describe it, fake rankings in Fire Emblem games. So it does not matter to me how quickly I go. So I will just... I may have to look up a guide for that bridge, but I assume if I just end turn there with him, with Dew, the drawbridge will open again and just spawn, basically. That seems like the most logical thing. I just would prefer if I could actually see it on the map, or if there was a icon name. stay in the castle for now, I guess. Check along the road. Everything's looking fine. We can try to force Aaron to get some kills. Very good miss. Oof. I would have preferred that to have played out differently. Nice. Is that 18 or 17? 18. Got strength. Look. I take those. So just do a bit of shuffle around the board there. Keep walking down the road. Man, like nothing was used up by you. Let's just go back in. I'll do some more arena. Now just a slow push to take the castle while trying to give EXP to my Pegasi Knight. Nice. Things are looking good. I think I will probably just speed up this footage because I'm not saying anything really interesting. Don't see a need to show it all. Well, I don't see a need to show it at a reduced speed. I mean, this part might even be sped up, so we'll see. What? Just one of these locks? Come on, at least give me a challenge. Ta-da! Alright. Place Sigurd on this end. Along with Leywin. Azir. Lachesis. 1 HP heal staff for the EXP. We'll just progress. It has been another hour. Like things are looking good. I think I may cheese this boss to try to get a lot of EXP. Or at least see if I can get both Aaron and Azel to level 20. Start shuffling Dew back. Did I start? No, I moved here. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, traitors. Granville's bounty on your heads is mine for the plucking. Very good level up from Azel. What I like to see. We'll save here for the grinding that is about to occur. Oh, I just realized. One thing I read. Cannot gain support here in the castle. Gotta be out on the battlefield. And then you can't gain any past turn 50, any support. Last change. Masterfully done. The High Priest. I think I'm just gonna mute my mic, speed up the rest of this. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the following footage. Alright, I think I'm gonna visit this castle, see how things progress, and then continue on with the map. Or, end for now, continue next time with the map, is what I mean to say. Sire, the Thove village elder would like a word with you. Of course. Actually, I'd imagine we need to talk this situation over. Bring him in. Lord Sigurd, I presume? We can't thank you enough for getting rid of our Lord Mayos. The entire population of Thos is rejoicing at his downfall. Are you sure? I mean, I just conquered you. Am I not the enemy here? Lord Mayos was nothing but a tyrant. All he ever did was bleed us dry. You fight in the name of Queen Rana, and there isn't a Sicilian alive who isn't bear the utmost adoration for our queen. Is that so? Thank you. Anyway, in the interim, I think I'll leave governing Thove to you, sir. Once the crisis has settled, the queen will be in touch to arrange a proper successor. Until then, I'm sure you'll be a just governor to help heal Thove's wounds. Very well. Please, Lord Sigurd, do all you can to protect the queen. She is a treasure to us, and a beacon of peace and kindness. Rest assured, my good man, as long as I live, I swear I'll let no harm come to Queen Rana. You have my word. Thove seized. Guess I just keep walking now. Thove has fallen, has it? I almost feel bad for my brother, little more than a pawn in my dreams who'd outlived his usefulness. Pamela, it's your turn. Lead your Pegasus Knights into battle at once. Sigurd is well clear of the capital. Seize it while he has no chance of aiding them. Yes, sir. Dire news, milady. Zaxxon has deployed Pamela's Pegasus unit, and they're closing in on the capital. What? This can't be happening. So at long last, Dakar has put to rest his tired facade of innocence. Be at ease, milady. My squad will keep Pamela's at bay. Manya, are you sure you can do this? I'd heard stories of the sheer terror of Pamela's might as a warrior. Of course, I know better than to take lightly such a formidable foe. But remember, I am one of the 4 Falcon Knights of Celice. I never enter a battle ill-prepared. I'm so sorry, Manya. I already know how you feel about all this, but to fight in your name is the only life I know, milady. Please, don't worry about me so. If that's all then, I'll be going. Knights to meet. Move out. Alright, that's where I'll end it for this episode. Tune in next time for the exciting conclusion to Chapter 4. Thanks for watching.